In a small, peaceful village nestled deep in the heart of the mountains, there lived a wise old man named Master Yu. He was known throughout the land for his profound wisdom and serene demeanor. Villagers would often seek his counsel, and they cherished the moments when they could sit at his feet and absorb the pearls of wisdom that flowed from him. One bright morning, a young traveler named Li arrived in the village. Li was a curious soul, filled with questions about life, happiness, and the pursuit of wisdom. He had heard tales of Master Yu's wisdom and was determined to meet the old sage in person. Li inquired from the villagers about the whereabouts of Master Yu. With friendly smiles, they directed him to a small cottage at the edge of the village, where the wise sage was said to reside. With anticipation in his heart, Li made his way to the cottage. He knocked gently on the door, and it creaked open to reveal an elderly man with a serene countenance and twinkling eyes. "Are you Master Yu?" Li inquired, his voice filled with reverence. The old sage nodded and welcomed Li inside. They sat in a room adorned with simple yet elegant furnishings. The air was filled with a sense of tranquility, as if time itself had slowed down in the presence of the wise sage. Li began, "Master Yu, I have come seeking wisdom. I wish to understand the secrets of life, the path to happiness, and the ways of the wise." Master Yu smiled warmly and replied, "Ah, young traveler, you are on a noble quest. Wisdom, happiness, and the ways of the wise are intricately connected. Let me share with you a story, a Zen tale that holds a profound lesson." With that, Master Yu began his tale. Once upon a time, in a bustling city far removed from the serenity of this village, there lived a man named Kai. Kai was a successful merchant known for his shrewd business acumen. His days were filled with meetings, negotiations, and the pursuit of wealth. The cacophony of the city surrounded him constantly, leaving him little time for reflection or inner peace. Despite his wealth and success, Kai often felt a gnawing emptiness within. He couldn't escape the feeling that something was missing from his life. It was as if he were chasing a fleeting shadow, always just out of reach. Li listened intently, captivated by the story. Master Yu continued, "One day, as Kai was going about his bustling life, he heard rumors of a renowned Zen master who possessed the power of silence. People spoke of the master's ability to communicate deep wisdom and profound truths without uttering a single word. Fascinated by these tales, Kai set out on a journey to find the Zen master. After days of travel, he finally reached a remote temple nestled atop a serene mountain. It was there that he encountered the master, an old monk with a tranquil presence. Kai approached the master with reverence and asked, "Master, they say you possess the power of silence, that you can impart wisdom without speaking. Please teach me your ways." The old sage paused for a moment, allowing the significance of the story to settle. Kai was relentless in his pursuit of wisdom, Master Yu continued. He begged the master to teach him, to share the secrets of the power of silence. The master, with a knowing smile, agreed to take Kai under his wing. For days, weeks, and months, Kai remained at the temple, observing the master's daily life and routines. He watched as the master tended to the garden, meditated under the ancient trees, and performed simple chores around the temple. There was an air of tranquility and grace in everything the master did. Despite his diligence, Kai grew impatient. He yearned for the master to reveal the profound secrets of the power of silence. He would often pester the master with questions, seeking answers to life's mysteries. Li could sense the restlessness in Kai's character and wondered how his journey would unfold. Master Yu's voice remained gentle as he continued. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the temple was bathed in the soft glow of twilight, Kai approached the master with a barrage of questions. "Master, when will you teach me the secrets of silence? How do I attain the wisdom you possess?" The master, with an ever-present serenity, gestured toward a serene pond in the temple garden. He led Kai to the water's edge, where they both gazed at the still surface, reflecting the tranquil moonlight. Kai, eager for answers, asked again, "Master, what is the secret of the power of silence?" The old monk, with a twinkle in his eye, reached down and gently scooped up a handful of water from the pond. He released it, allowing the water to cascade back into the pond, creating ripples that danced upon the surface. Li watched in fascination, his heart curious about the significance of this simple act. Master Yu explained. The master turned to Kai and said, "Do you see the ripples in the water?" Kai nodded, puzzled but attentive. The master continued. "The ripples are like the constant chatter of the mind, the never-ending questions, desires, and thoughts that fill our days. They disturb the stillness of the pond, preventing us from seeing the depth and clarity of the water below." Kai observed the ripples, slowly comprehending the metaphor. The master concluded, the power of silence lies not in seeking answers or accumulating knowledge, but in stilling the mind. Like the calm and clear water beneath the ripples, wisdom emerges when the mind is free from distractions and restlessness. It is in the quietude of the mind that you will discover the secrets of the heart. With those words, Kai understood the profound lesson of the power of silence. It was not about the absence of noise, but the stillness of the mind. The true wisdom lay not in seeking answers from others, but in the quiet contemplation of one's own thoughts. Li sat in silent reflection, absorbing the story's message. It was a tale of inner peace, of finding wisdom not in the external world, but within the depths of one's consciousness. Master Yu concluded, "Young traveler, the power of silence is a journey that begins within. It is a path to inner peace, clarity, and wisdom. Just as Kai discovered, it is the stillness of the mind that allows us to hear the whispers of our own hearts." Li bowed to Master Yu, gratitude filling his heart. The journey he sought had already begun, and the power of silence had revealed itself in the profound simplicity of a Zen tale. As Li left the tranquil village, he carried with him not only the story of Kai and the power of silence, but also a newfound understanding of the wisdom that lies within the stillness of the mind. The world around him seemed quieter, and the answers he sought were no longer distant echoes, but whispers from his own heart. And so, the story of Master Yu, Kai, and the power of silence continued to inspire those who sought wisdom, reminding them that true understanding is often found in the gentle quietude of the soul.